Hi, it's Paul here from Moto Dunny. Welcome back to the channel. I was out on my bike this afternoon, went with my family for some lunch, and I took the bike, they took the car. Not far, just 20-30 miles, but Scotland, and beautiful day today, but really cold. Down about 3 degrees. So I had all my gear on, I'm about to show you quickly, and including my new heated gloves, which I did a review on earlier. You'll see that on the channel. They were fantastic. I had the heated seat on coming back because it was really getting nippy. Yeah, my Triumph gear, which is down here, and I'm going to do a review on that at some point in the future. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is just a couple of my thoughts on my bike. There is loads of videos out there on the Tiger Triumph 900 Rally Pro, the 2024 one. And so I'm not going to repeat all of the videos that are out there. I'm going to tell you instead an honest, like, owner's thoughts on a couple of things that niggle me about the bike. And then I'll just quickly talk about the things that I love, which is basically everything. People complain about how slow it is to start up, and I've already just put the key in a second ago. It doesn't really bother me, that, I have to say. I think it's no big deal. What I do find annoying is when I start the bike and I want to have the light on the middle setting basically like that as it is just now. It very quickly goes into like single light on the left, and then it won't go back to the sort of middle light. It won't do that. Don't know why. And then I put the fogs on instead. I have to put the fogs on so you've got more light. I sometimes just want to have the flexibility of, or the option, should I say, of that one instead of the light over here and then the two fog lights on. So I don't know if it's something I'm doing. Stick me a comment below if it's something that I'm doing that is an error, a user error, that means I'm not getting to select this light when I want to. I've tried everything. I've looked at the manual, blah, blah, blah. Can't figure it out. So, not too sure. The other thing I think is, it's a great, but it's not a big deal, is, if I come back around here, these side pieces, little pods, they do work, but what they do is they channel wind like straight down here, and if you're sitting on the bike, they channel the wind straight into your ribs, basically. So I am thinking of getting an aftermarket screen, which has got wider sort of flare out here, so certainly for travelling on the motorway and high speed, you'll get less of that wind rushing into your ribs. What else is a bit of a niggle? There's not much, I'm telling you. Yeah, it does dive a bit when you go heavy on the brakes, and I've got the suspension set up exactly as I had it when when I got it from the dealership back in June. But I'm not so bothered about that because I actually like how compliant the suspension is, and I like how good the suspension is, and it really works for me. I really like that. Okay, what else? God, there's literally nothing else. There's really nothing else. This is just me. I'm 5'9" on a high pressure day. And I just have found at times, especially if the ground was uneven, I would struggle to get my feet lower than I would like them to be, or flatter than I would like them to be. So I bought the lower seat. Now, this in the UK cost me £330, I think. So it was not cheap. However, it makes a massive difference to me. I can really get my feet nearly flat, and it's awesome. Makes a big difference. So I like that. Now I've got the lower seat on it, still heated. I had the heated seat on, as I say, today coming back, and that was fantastic. Okay, that's about it. There's nothing. That's not a fault. That's just me not being tall enough. I've had the bike off road or green laning a couple of times up some of the hills near me in Scotland. Absolutely fantastic. I guess everything that you've seen about this bike on the internet, on YouTube, people reviewing it, I would echo. It rides amazingly well. Sure, it's got a 21-inch front wheel, so it's not as agile as a bike with a smaller front wheel like a 19-inch. But I accepted that. I knew that would be the case when I bought it. I'm a newbie to riding as well. So for me, I'm still learning a hell of a lot about bikes and about, this is my first proper bike. I had my 125 last year, and then I bought this in June this year. And yeah, it's phenomenal. It's 106 horsepower. It is a 900cc. It has got so much power, way more than I need, or most people need. But it's fantastic. I hear a lot of chat about the tyres. People saying they don't like the tyres that they came with. These tyres. I don't know. They're again. I'm not experienced enough to know whether they're good or not. But they feel okay to me. They feel okay. I've never had any slip out of the back or any real movement. I have found them a couple of times to like tramline on some ruts, which wasn't cool. On the motorway, so or on like a normal road. So yeah, I will be changing them, and when I do change them, I'm going to change them for a sort of 60-40 or 50-50 off-road, on-road tyre, so I can do some more off-roady type stuff. Yeah, I mean, I flipping love it. It's an amazing bike for me. I bought the panniers for it as well when I bought the bike, and it's very versatile. That's the biggest thing for me, I would say, is its versatility. I can tour it, take it off-road. I could take it for a spin down the coast like I just did just now. I can take it to work as well. I take it to work frequently, maybe once or twice a week. And yeah, it's awesome. So I'm very, very happy with the purchase. There's not much else for me to say, really, that hasn't been said before. It's a fantastic bike. And the quick shifter as well. Oh man, I flipping love that thing. Quick shifter's incredible. I know lots of bikes have got quick shifters. Again, if you're new to bikes like me, and just how slick it is and how smooth it is, and it's fantastic. Everything just works a treat. So yeah, I love it. I have to say too, I love the look of this bike. That was one of the things. It's very important to me that you have something that you go, yeah, I love the look of that. I think that looks sick. And for me, that does look sick. And yeah, I love it. It's a very cool bike, and it gets a lot of comments. All right, nothing revelationary about the bike. I guess, as I say, there's loads of content out there about the 2024 900 Rally Pro, but yeah, great machine. All right, if you've got one yourself, love to hear your comments or any gripes you've got in the comments. And if you haven't got one but you've got an opinion on it, then stick a comment in and let me know. I'd be interested. Cheers.